I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Well, today I want to talk about your gut because every aspect of your health revolves around your gut health. Your gut health is not just involved in your constipation or IBS or a feeling of being bloated all the time. Whether you have a problem in your brain, whether you have a problem in your heart, your liver, your lungs, your blood, your hair, your skin, it involves your gut. So a recovery plan or a health plan that does not involve focus on your gut is a plan that will not work, or it'll just give you sustainable results and sustainable relief. The reason I want to talk about specifically overnight oats today is because of something called a resistant starch. We all hear of starches. Most people, the moment they hear of a starch, they think, oh, I'm going to put on weight. It's rice, it's potato. Potato makes me fat. Rice makes me fat. Absolutely not true. I mean, we know that isn't true. If you're overeating rice, if you're diabetic and you have uncontrolled blood sugar levels, there are parts in the world like an island where potato is used at every meal. There are places in the Philippines where rice is eaten for breakfast, lunch, dinner, right through. This doesn't mean everyone is sick and everyone's fat and everyone has diabetes. Again, it comes down to your lifestyle, your portion size and everything else. So why overnight oats? What is a resistant starch? We have certain starches that when we swallow, when we digest, it's resistant to digestion. That's a good thing. So it doesn't break down into our system, it travels all the way to our large intestine. When it reaches our large intestine, the resistant starch will begin to feed the friendly bacteria, your microbes, that does all the marvelous work in your body, all the amazing work, the makeup of serotonin that makes you feel good in your brain is all controlled by your gut, by the friendly microbiome. So you have friendly microbes which will now feed on the resistant starch that can come from oats. It can come from cooked oats, but it's much more in raw oats. It can come from rice, which is cooked and then cooled and eaten. It can come from a potato, which is boiled and then cooled and eaten. You can find it in potato starch powder, you can find it in raw banana powder, you can find it in raw green bananas as well. But we're talking about overnight soaked oats because it's a simple way of doing it and getting a lot of nutrition in your system. So now this resistant starch that comes from your oats, which I'll tell you how to make, reaches your colon, feeds your friendly bacteria, and now it produces a byproduct called SCFA, short chain fatty acids, which is absolutely fantastic for your overall gut health, your liver, and your organs. So now these SCFAs, or short chain fatty acids, they have two roles in the colon. One is they feed the healthy cells in your colon, making your colon wall stronger. If you have a weak wall, you have anything from allergies to inflammation to colitis to Crohn's and a whole load of other gut issues, colorectal cancers and everything to do with the colon. So number one, it feeds the healthy cells of your colon. And number two, it helps you if you're constipated. It helps you to push out excess waste, fecal matter that may be stuck in your system. So you see, constipation is not just about taking more and more laxatives. It's not just about more and more fiber. It's not just about more and more water. You need all of these things, but in the right quantity. But if I'm having the right bacteria, the right fiber that feeds my good bacteria, I produce SCFAs, which does the job, which we try to do with laxatives and a whole load of other medications. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, SCFAs also help nourish the liver tissues and the liver enzymes. So for people who have non-alcoholic fatty livers, for people who have liver cirrhosis, liver problems, liver cancers, SCFAs are short-chain fatty acids that play a huge role in your liver health, kidney health, and even your brain health. Now, how do you make overnight oats? It's simple. You get good quality oats. Of course, we're not talking about the ready instant oats that you can cook in 2 minutes. So I prefer you get the uncooked rolled or the jumbo rolled oats. All you need to do is the serving size that you want to take, depending on how much you make. Now you wash it and you soak it. You can soak it in anything. You can soak it in A2 milk, A2 yogurt. If you're vegan, you can do it in almond milk. You can do it in rice milk. You can do it in nut milk. You can even just do it in water. You soak it overnight. Okay, now with that, you can also soak separately in a bowl your almonds, your pumpkin seeds, your sunflower seeds, all of the nuts and the seeds that you enjoy. And in the morning, what you can do to the soaked oats, and you keep it in the fridge. You can add the nuts, the seeds, you can add cinnamon powder, you can add chia seeds, you can add raw cacao nibs, and you mix it together and you have a bowl of rolled, uncooked, overnight soaked oats. Now, overnight soaked oats, the resistant starch is higher because it's not cooked. When you cook oats, you still get resistant starch, but it reduces by almost half. So if you don't like the raw oats, you can even cook it, but then you get slightly lesser resistant starch. And that's how simple it is to make. It takes you like 3 to 4 minutes to make it the previous night. And in the morning, just add the nuts, add what you want. Like I tried adding a tablespoon of raw banana powder to it just to add more resistant starch, but it didn't taste good. So I'm gonna cut that out again. I put raw cacao nibs, I put almonds, I put pistachios, I put chia seeds, whatever I want. So at one meal, I'm getting my nuts, I'm getting all of my little seeds, which otherwise I would make snacks. So I can try to keep a 3 to 4 hour gap between each meal without any snacking, which I believe works better for our blood sugar levels if you're not diabetic. So that's one meal and it's complete. If you're using yogurt, almond milks, you're getting your protein in your nuts, you're getting protein from the kind of milks that you use in your overnight oats, even in small quantities. The other thing about oats, although a lot of people say oats is useless and oats is not local and oats is not whatever, a lot of things are not local. And I'm doing a whole separate video tomorrow on why local is important, but it's not everything. And we should be open to even having stuff which is not local, and I'll explain to you exactly why tomorrow. So oats has something called beta-glucanin. Beta-glucan is connected with every single part of the immune system. Every cancer that you can read about, beta-glucan and its role in helping with those cancers is extremely critical and important. And again, you find that in oats. So is eating oats going to take away your cancer? Absolutely not. But it is going to help you with your overall recovery, like everything else. Clean air, clean water, exercise, sleep, meditation, taking care of your stress levels, your medications from the doctor, everything works. It's a multifactorial disease. You need a multifactorial approach. So that's how you can. If you have better recipes for overnight oats, feel free to share it. Priyanka from my team, who heads all of our menu planning, will now be posting a recipe in the thread of the kind of rolled oats that we make. You have the recipe there. You can try, share the recipes that you have. It's always good to learn from people around the world. I know we have people from Perth, Australia, Canada, South Africa, Zimbabwe, so many different countries watching this. So if you do overnight oats in a different way, we'll be happy to look at your recipe and share it as well. So try it out. Try it out. If you have a particular condition where you are not allowed to have oats or milk, then make an informed decision about it. This is general information. Use it the right way. Have a great day. Have a great week, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you.